Hello dear students, today we will discuss chapter number 2 part 3, that is linear equation. This is revision part. In previous part we have discussed some question of exercise 8b, and in this part we are going to discuss rest of the questions of exercise 8b. Now question number 1. In a fraction, twice the numerator is 2 more than denominator. So let the denominator is x. Twice the numerator is 2 more than denominator. That means here I am taking denominator as a x, so the numerator will be, let's suppose numerator is small n. This equals to twice the numerator is 2 more than denominator. So twice the numerator, that means 2 multiplied by the n, 2 more than denominator, that means this equals to 2 more than denominator, and denominator is x here, so this is x plus 2. From this equation we can find numerator, so numerator is n here, so n equals to x plus 2 divided by 2. So the denominator is x and numerator is x plus 2 by 2. According to question, if 3 is added to the numerator and to the denominator. So here, according to question, if 3 is added to the numerator, so numerator is x plus 2 upon 2, so x plus 2 upon 2, and here 3 is added and to the denominator, and it is divided by denominator, that is x, so x, and here 3 is also added in denominator, so x plus 3. This equals to the new fraction, that is 2 by 3. So this is a new fraction, that is 2 by 3. According to question, this expression is written here. Again I am explaining this. Denominator is x and numerator is n. So here n is x plus 2 by 2. Now according to the question, if 3 is added to the numerator and to the denominator, in both, here we have to add 3 in numerator and as well as denominator, we can get new fraction, that is 2 by 3. So this equals to 2 by 3. So this expression is according to the question, and just solve this expression. So 2 3 are 6 and x plus 2 plus 6 divided by 2. So here on solving the expression of numerator, we can write x plus 2, and this is 2 into 3, that is 2 3 are 6, and it is added here, divided by 2. This equals to, this is numerator part. Now x plus 3 is denominator part. This equals to 2 by 3. Again x plus 2 plus 6, that is 8, so x plus 8 divided by 2 goes to as a denominator, so this is 2x plus 3. This equals to 2 upon 3. Now just simplify it. So this is x plus 8, and this is 2x into 2 into 3, that is 2 3 is 6. So this is 2x plus 2 3 is 6. This equals to 2 by 3. Now here the LHS part and this is the RHS part, and equal sign present in between them. So here we have to do cross multiplication. So x plus 8 into 3, so this is 3 into x, that is 3x, plus 3 8 is 24, equals to 2 into 2x plus 6, so 2 2 is 4x, plus 2 6 is 12. Now take variable part one side and numbers to the other side. So this is 3x minus 4x, this equals to 12. 24 goes to RHS side, so it becomes minus 24. 3x minus 4x that is minus x equals to, this is minus 12. Minus minus cancel out. Now x equals to 12. Now the value of x is 12. Here we have to find fraction where numerator is given x plus 2 by 2 and denominator is x. So just find denominator equals to x and the value of x is 12, so denominator is 12 here. Now the numerator is n here, n equals to x plus 2 by 2, so numerator equals to, numerator that is n equals to x plus 2 by 2. Just put the value of x here, so x equals to 12, so this is 12 plus 2 divided by 2. 12 plus 2 that is 14 divided by 2, so 2 7. It will be cancelled out, 2 7 ja 14, this is 7. So numerator is 7 and denominator is 12 here. So the fraction will be numerator divided by denominator. So numerator is 7, so 7 divided by denominator is 12, so this is 12. 7 by 12 is the answer. It's very simple. The answer is 7 upon 12. Now the next question, question number 15. The length of a rectangle exceeds its breadth by 7 centimeter. So let breadth of a rectangle equals to x centimeter. Now according to the question, the length of a rectangle exceeds its breadth by 7 centimeter. So the length will be exceeds its breadth by 7 centimeter. So breadth is x, so it exceeds 7 centimeter. That means x plus 7. This is length. Now the next line, if the length is decreased by 4 centimeter and the breadth is increased by 3 centimeter. Now the second case, if the length is decreased by 4 centimeter. Here the new parameter is given, new length equals to, if the length is decreased by 4 centimeter, so length is x plus 7, so this is x plus 7 and it is decreased by 4 centimeter, so this is minus 4, it will be x plus 7 minus 4, that is 3, and the breadth is increased by 3 centimeters, so the new breadth equals to, breadth is here x centimeter and it is increased by 3 centimeter, that means x plus 3. Now these two expressions written here, the breadth here I am taking x centimeter and length is 7 more, that means x plus 7, and if the new condition is given in this question, the new length is 4 less than, that means x plus 7 minus 4, that is x plus 3, and new breadth is x plus 3, this is 3 more than, that means breadth is x, so 3 more than, that means x plus 3. Now the area of the new rectangle is the same as the area of the original rectangle, that means both the area has same, so the area of first rectangle equals to length into breadth. We know that the formula, so the length is x plus 7 multiply by breadth, that is x centimeter. Just this area of A1, let's suppose A1 this area, and just multiply it, that means x square plus 7x. Now the area A2, we know that the formula of area of rectangle, length into breadth, so the length is x plus 3 and breadth is x plus 3 also. So let's find it, multiply it, so x is multiplied into x and 3, so x into x, that is x square, plus x into 3, that is 3x. Now multiply 3 into x and 3 into 3, so this is 3x plus 3 3 is 9. Now x square plus 6x plus 9. This is area A2. According to the question, what is written? The area of new rectangle is the same as the area of original rectangle. That means both the area are same. So A1 equals to A2. Just put the value, that is x square plus 7x equals to A2 is x square plus 6x plus 9. Now x square cancel out, and 7x, 6x come to the LHS side, so it becomes minus 6x equals to 9. Now 7x minus 6x equals to x equals to 9, so the value of x is 9 here. And here we have to find the length and the breadth of the original rectangle. So the original rectangle length is x plus 7 and breadth is x centimeter, we know that. So put the value here. The breadth equals to x, this equals to 9 centimeter, and length equals to x plus 7. So this is x plus 7, put the value here. X is 9, so 9 plus 7, that is 16 centimeter. So the answer is 16 and 9. So this is very simple. Now the next question, that is question number 16. An altitude of a triangle is 5/3 the length of its corresponding base. So let's suppose there are a triangle an altitude of a triangle, that means altitude means height, is 5/3 the length of its corresponding base. So let this is base of the triangle. So let base is equals to x centimeter. Now altitude, the expression is given, altitude of a triangle is 5/3 the length of its base. That means altitude becomes 5/3 of the base, that means base is x centimeter. Now the base is x centimeter and the altitude, this one, is 5 by 3x. This length is 5 by 3x. You can write like this, 5x by 3. Now the area will be let's suppose A1. We know that the formula of area of triangle is half into base into height. So put the value half into base is given here x centimeter and height is 5 by 3x. So we can write 5x upon 3 and just solve it. This is x into 5x, that is 5x square, and 2 3 is 6. So this is area A1 of triangle. Now the second condition is given here. If the altitude be increased by 4 centimeter, so a new triangle is formed here whose altitude is increased by 4 centimeter. That means altitude equals to here 5 by 3x. So this is 5x by 3 and it is increased by 4 centimeter. That means plus 4 is added here. Now this is new altitude and this is new triangle. And base is decreased by 2 centimeters. So base is here x centimeter and it is decreased by 2 centimeters. That means x minus 2. Now the base here is x minus 2 and altitude is 5x by 3 plus 4. Now the area, let's suppose the area here A2, the area of this triangle is A2. This equals to half into base into height. So half base is x minus 2 and height is 5x by 3 plus 4. So this is the area of second triangle, new triangle. Now just simplify it. So half into x minus 2 into 3 4 are 12, so 5x plus 12 divided by 3. Now this is second area of second triangle. Now according to the question, the area of triangle remains the same. So both areas of the triangle are same. So A1 equals to A2 according to the question. So according to question, area of both triangle are same. The area of first triangle, that is 5x square upon 6. So A1 equals to A2, area of first triangle, this equals to area of second triangle. Now put the value. A1 is 5x square upon 6. This equals to A2, that is half into x minus 2 multiplied by 5x plus 12 upon 3. Now directly solve this equation. So directly we can solve here. 2 3 are 6 and 3 cancel out. Now 5x square equals to x minus 2 5x minus 12 plus 12. Now on simplifying this is 5x square, just multiplied. 5x is multiplied into both x and minus 2. So 5x into x, that is 5x square, minus 5 2 are 10x, plus 12 is multiplied in both. So 12 into x, that is 12x, now 12 into minus 2, that is minus 24. Now 5x square, this is cancel out. So minus 10x plus 12x, that is 2x. So it comes to LHS side. So this is minus 2x equals to minus 24. Minus minus cancel out, and x equals to 24 upon 2. X equals to 12. Now the value of x is 12 centimeter. And here we have to find the base and altitude of the triangle. So the base is x centimeter. So here we can write base equals to x, that is 12 centimeter. And altitude is 5 by 3x. So the altitude equals to 5f from 3. Just put the value of x, that is 12. So 5 into 12 by 3. 3 and 12 cancel out. 3 4 are 12. And 4 5 are 20. So this equals to 20 centimeter. Now the base is 12 centimeter and altitude is 20 centimeter. Now this is very simple. Now the next question. Two angles of a triangle are in the ratio 4:5. So let first angle equals to 4x and second angle equals to 5x. If the sum of these angles is equal to the third angle, so third angle will be, according to question, if the sum of these two angles is equal to the third angle, that means the third angle is the sum of these two angles, that means 4x plus 5x, that is 9x. So the first angle is 4x, second angle is 5x, and third angle is 9x. Here we have to find all these three angles. So we know that by the property, the sum of three angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. So according to this property, the sum of all these three angles, that is 4x plus 5x plus 9x, equals to 180 degree. So this property we know that. So according to this property, the sum of all these three angles equals to 180 degree. Just add these 4x plus 5x, that is 9x, and 9x plus 9x, that is 18x, equals to 180 degree. So x equals to 180 divided by 18. So it will be cancelled out. 18 1 is 18, 0. X equals to 10. Now the first angle is equals to 4x. So this is 4x. Put the value of x here, that is 10. So put here 4 into 10, that is 40 degree. Now second angle 5x, so 5 into x is 10, so 5 into 10, that is 50 degree. Now third angle, this is 9x, so 9x, put the value of x, that is 9 into 10, so this is 90 degree. Now these three are the angles of triangle, so 40 degree, 50 degree and 90 degree. So this is answer. Now it's very simple. Now the next question, that is question number 18. Divide 150 into 3 parts such that the second number is 5th, 6th, the first, and the third number is 4/5 of the second. So let's suppose this is 150 here. This is rough. Let's suppose this is 150. This number is divided into 3 parts such that the second number is 5th, 6th, the first. So let's suppose the second number, here we am taking x. Just take the first number, that is first part of this number is x. So according to this question, second number is 5th, 6th, the first. So second number ultimately 5th, 6th of the first. So 5th, 6th of the first, that is x. So according to third question, the third number is 4/5 the second. The third number, that is 4/5 of the second. So second is 5x upon 6. So this is 5x upon 6. So the first number is x, first part is x, and second part is 5/6x, and the third part is 4 upon 5, 5x upon 6. So these are the 3 parts which is divided according to the question. Now simply what we have to do, let first part equals to x such that the second number is 5/6 the first. So second part, or you can say second number, is 5/6 of the first. So 5/6 multiplied by first, that is x. Now the third part equals to, the third number is 4/5 of the second. That means 4/5 of the second. So second is 5/6x. So this is 5x upon 6. So the first part is x, second part is 5/6x, and third part is this one. Now this is 3 parts of 150. So according to the question, the sum of all these 3 parts equals to 150. So just add these 3 parts. So x plus 5x upon 6 plus 4/5, 5x upon 6. This equals to 150. So 150 is divided into 3 parts. So the sum of these 3 parts equals to 150. So just simplify it. So here we can write x by 1. Now x by 1 plus 5x upon 6. Here 5 cancel, and 2 2 4, 2 3 6. So this is 2x upon 3. This equals to 150. Now take LCM 163. The LCM of 163 is 6. We know that. So just solve it. 1 6 is 6. That is 6x. This is 5x plus 3 2 6, 2 2 4x equals to 150. Now 6x plus 4x, that is 10x. 10x plus 5x, that is 15x. Divided by 6 equals to 150. So here the equal sign in between them. So just do cross multiplication. So 15x equals to 6 into 150. 150x into 6. So x equals to 150x into 6 divided by 15. Now 15 and 150 is cancel out. This is 10. So x equals to, not x, 6 into 150. So 150 into 6 is written here. Now 10 into 6, that is 60. Now x equals to 60. Here we can find all these 3 parts. So the first part is equals to x. So 60 is the answer. So x is equal to 60. and the second part, that is 5 by 6x. 5x upon 6, that is 5 into x is 60, so put here. Now 6 and 60 cancel out, 10, 5 into 10, that is 50. Now third part, 4 by 5, 5x upon 6. So 4 by 5, 5x upon 6. Now put the value, that is 4 by 5, 5x upon 6. So x is 60 here, so just put the value of x 60. Now 5 cancel out, 6 and this is cancel out, 10, 4 into 10, that is 40. Now this is answer and this will be answer. Now the first part is 60, second part is 50 and third part is 40. This is the answer, and this is the solution of exercise 8B. Now thank you so much, students.